Welcome back everyone to the Forked Spear, and today we are going to once again look for this treasure chest that we had trouble seeing in the last episode. But first, I want to tell you that I did quite a bit of fishing between episodes and some mining, which means that now I managed to get a decent bow here, one that had mending on it, which is why it's at full right now. And I combined a couple of bows so that I now have power and unbreaking. I could probably get a better bow at some time eventually, but I think that'll do for now. I have some arrows, mainly because I have some chickens now and I was able to get some that way. And in that time that I was doing fishing, I caught some nautilus shells. And with that heart of the sea that I got last time, it means that I can finally make a conduit. Now, unfortunately, there isn't much that I can do with the conduit. Right, there we go there. I really can't do much with that until I manage to... When this doesn't require... Whoops. Hope this doesn't require silk touch or anything like that. There we go. There. So I'll put this in here for now, since I can't do anything until I get some prismarine. But that's what we're going to look for later on. But right now, I want to look for this chest again. And what I'm going to do is, I managed to also fish up some books that have respiration and depth strider, which means that I will be able to breathe a little bit longer underwater, because my trouble I had last time was that I couldn't breathe long enough in order to get much done. Actually, iron. Yeah. So therefore I'm going to use some of this. And I don't have to worry about tricks with doors or anything like that. So that will come in handy at some point. Now I will occasionally need to come up here. And now of course I want to check the location on the map, which is right here, I believe. That means right around here then is where I'm hoping to come and find my treasure chest. Hoping I could eventually find it. And I should be able to see it in either gravel or... Wait, that place is... Or under sand, I think, is where you know... Oh, there it is. Right there. Good. So that gives me some more iron that I'll never argue with iron. Some more fish here. Some prismarine crystals will help me, and that would be nice to have. And another heart of the sea. Good. So when I get more nautilus shells, I'll be able to get another one of those. So I have 2 shells already. I was fishing just before the episode. I'll put this in here, some TNT, a diamond, that never hurts. So I have 6 crystals here. So I could make myself apparently also another iron sword. And an iron sword would never hurt, because so what I want to do now is to head to that village, that drowned village, because there I'm hoping that I will be able to let me make sure I'm going in the right direction, because I want to go into this and hoping to get some prismarine while I'm there. Now let's see, we are not quite at noon yet. Okay, there is a ship there that I've already explored, but the main thing I want to go... Maybe that's not a ship. I'm seeing things right, but I do have... Alright. Yeah, that is a ship there. Alright, so here's the ship, and there is this place here. I want to see if there's anything there that happens to have prismarine in it. And that could help me a little bit there, because if I don't find any prismarine, then I'm going to have to maybe find a monument or something like that. Now let me dump a door right here. Right, now, get breathing again. But I could stay out a lot longer with what I've got now. The question is there any prismarine around here, or is it all cobble and stone? Because I've heard that you do occasionally find prismarine in this area, but I don't see any in this case. I think there might be. I think I did see a sea lantern in here at one point. The trouble with the sea lantern is that there you go. The trouble with a sea lantern is, of course, is that you need silk touch in order to get that. And unfortunately, I don't see any in here. Some of these areas are a little bit dark, which without a sea lantern would be hard to see. Oh, maybe I need to get some sea pickles at some point. That would be good. Well, it looks like... Where is that place where I saw the sea lantern before? Maybe it was a different area? Well, oh, speaking of sea lantern, yeah, there's a sea lantern right there. So you see, we have a sea lantern here, but no prismarine. So it looks like I have to be disappointed on that score. And I'm going to have to, at some point, find maybe an ocean monument or something like that, because until I have some prismarine, I won't be able to take advantage of this conduit. And let's go. All right, maybe something better than a stone axe would be needed. Well, let's see, I think I'm pretty sure I've already looked at this one, right? Yeah, I'll just grab the chest then. There you go. Let's head back to base and see what I can find over there. Apparently this chicken thinks it's a duck. Now that we're finished with that little sea adventure, it is time to finally head out to that location I saw at the very first day, and that is the large cavern that I saw. Now, I think it's a large cavern. It could be one of those tease caverns where you think it's a nice, big, large cavern that'll need a great deal of exploring, and it turns out to be nothing. So I'm not sure exactly what we're going to be seeing here, but oh, it's definitely a large cavern, that's for sure. And I want to make sure that I don't put myself into a position. Oh, it's definitely a large cavern. Let's see if there's anything nice here, well, there's spiders here, that's for sure. Now, alright, I don't want to actually use too much of this bow since I do have only so many arrows here. There we go. Well, that's all that was in this direction. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to expect a large amount of material here, such as iron or anything like that, because it turns out that when I generated this world, there was a bug. Oops. Where we were only getting a third of the amount of things such as gold and iron and stuff like that of what you were supposed to be getting. I think that's a creeper there. So therefore, because of that, anything that's near my base is going to be rather short on it, since I past this location way on the first day. Obviously, that's not going to have anything all that much. Oops. So we're going to have a little war against the skeleton here. Well, it's not going to come after me. There you go. Now, I'm probably not going to have too many arrows left after all this. Let's see, how many do I have right now? 30 left. So I do have almost half a stack. And we also have creepers. Now, creepers are good candidates for arrows, assuming I can hit them. Hey, it's not a bad bow. Not bad for something fished out of the water. Now the question is, which of these is the best way to go? I don't want to get myself trapped between nasty mobs on both sides. There you go. Not the best place to go, that's for sure. We'll save that for later. But if it has iron there, I'm going to grab it. Simply because I simply don't want to refuse iron when I just said that the generator was a little bit stingy on iron when the world was generated. Something that is in the patch notes for the update when they made update 18W20A. They included patch notes saying, yeah, fix the amount of stuff that was being generated. Okay, now we're down here. The best way to get down there without getting killed . See if we can find anything of interest down there. Do I have any? I have coal, I have sticks. Let me make some more torches because I'm sure we're going to use quite a number coming down this spot. But right now, I'm not betting on finding any huge numbers of anything. I managed to get 23 iron in the end, which is decent enough. And what stopped my exploration was that in all preparing, seeing all the stuff that I need, I forgot about wood. So therefore, without wood, no torches. So I ran out of those. So there are one or two other spots in there, but I did get deep enough to get 23 iron, which is nice. Now, the other place I wanted to explore is that natural statue, the one that I've been using as my marker at the beginning of the game. The setup up there. The natural statue, yes, that's it right up there. To see what it really looks like, I have been using that for my thumbnail for the series. So let's see how it looks. Looks like somebody holding up a book. I'm wondering if there are any caves or anything like that in there. That's a rather strange tree. Okay, it's just a tree sitting on top of the mountain like that. Let's see if I can climb this thing. There you go. Now let's up, up, and up. Is there any way in here? Or is this just one great statue? Now, that's obviously not any place I want to go into. There you go. If I ever need gravel, nice place to grab it, isn't it? Well, right now, though, I don't want to mess it up. Well, that's a rather strange bit of architecture, isn't it? The floaty rock. There you go. It's a bit of artistry. It's sort of like I think it's the cup out of the giant statue in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which I believe is, I think it's held up by pure art because it's needed for artistic sake, so therefore it's held up. And let's see. It was possible that little bit was only in the radio series. Now, see, we've got water and lava coming out of this thing, and oh, there is a little something here. So let's grab a few. Let's grab a few of these. And start out with a stack of torches. See what's inside of here. Well, we have to be careful here because there is water all over the place. Well, one way to test out the new water physics. See what's beneath the statue. Not much. This is something. This is what I was almost afraid would happen at the first location was that going to go all the way to that cavern for a special trip to it? This one, because the exterior is the main thing, I'm not as worried about not finding anything on the inside. There you go. Well, I hear monsters. That's for sure. Let's get to a nice place where I can throw some light down here. And is there a safe place I can go down? Because a safe place would be good to find. I'm probably also going to need a better pickaxe. That's probably where I'm going to be ending, is when my pickaxe comes near the end of its lifetime. Alright, let's head down this way and see if I find anything other than that zombie and a couple of creepers. If you can hear a zombie in the area, there's probably a creeper right behind it, right? Guess who forgot to bring his shield? Yeah, I left my shield behind when I was doing all that sea exploration, because maps and stuff like that, but I don't have that here. Now let's see. So I probably won't be doing much digging. Anybody there? Anybody there? Well, probably nothing there is going to jump out and attack me, so let's go this way first. Ah! Well, but a skeleton certainly would. I'm a lousy shot, aren't I? Hey, hey, stop that! Stop it! Whew. Agile skeletons. Well, anybody home? I won't call that super lucrative, but it did satisfy curiosity, and I did clear out a few caves. In the end there, I have 41 ore, though I lost one pick, so we could subtract 3 from that from the net gain, so that'll be 38 ore gained. 7 pieces of gunpowder. Got some ink sacks on the way back, killing a couple of squid. 19 bones, 2 string. Used up about 2 stacks worth of torches. Got a cheap bow that I'm probably never going to use since I've been fishing up much better ones than that. So therefore, an adequate but not super exciting haul for this. Let me get my iron cooking since I'll definitely need to start getting that already. Good. And between episodes, I got a few couple. So I'm getting down to about 2 stacks worth of iron, so I could actually start some things more serious on that matter. But now, probably the biggest thing that I'm going to be needing is leather. So between episodes, I'm going to see if I could get a few more books here, start getting my enchantery up so that I can get better equipment. Right now, I guess the boots were shot off from under me. It doesn't matter all that much because I was wearing a suit to keep my depth strider ones safe. I didn't feel like going into those caverns with my depth strider boots, so I subbed in some leather. There you go. Now I've got my good boots and all that stuff. And maybe I could make some better ones when I start to get my enchantment up. But we'll see where I am in the next episode of Pineleaf Plays Minecraft: The Forked Spear.